But also you want to know that you're not going to have any problems. In every box, in every Cygnet Stainless box, this is Jim Olson's personal cell phone. Okay, and he will answer 7 days a week from 8 in the morning till 10 at night. He recently, Karen recently called me on a Monday morning. She said, you know, we were walking around showing the campus because their son is going to college, and they were walking around the campus. She said, would you believe he took a faucet call while we were walking around the campus? So he does do it. And I mean, he very patiently, if you have a customer who wants to install their own faucet, and for some reason that seems to be a thing here in Wisconsin, he will patiently talk them through it. He had one gentleman that he patiently talked through and told the guy was considering doing his own faucet, and he spent a lot of time telling him how to do it. And a couple days later, the gentleman called back and he says, I got to tell you this. He says, I knew how to put that faucet in, but I was just, wary, so I hired a plumber to do it. And I'm watching him do it, and I walked out to his truck, and there's the spring sitting on the front seat of his truck. The plumber didn't know how to do it. So rather than ask, so the gentleman knew more than the plumber. So we try to help. The other thing that's in every box and that goes out with every part that we have to send. If we have a plugged cartridge or something, we send the part. Usually we get it out the same day, so the customer in your area should have it the next day. But this is they can download one side is the installation videos, and the other side is the maintenance video. So if you have to change a cartridge, there's a video here that shows you how to do it. If you need to install it, there's a video that shows you how to install it. These are all on YouTube. And we put the link on there so that they don't know how to use the QR code on their phone, they can do it. But this is nice. We've had plumbers call us and say that's great because they can watch it right while they're doing it. If you have somebody, sometimes it's hard to track down exactly what faucet or somebody calls you up and says, hey, I bought a faucet through one of your dealers. And if you could either give them, that's Jim's cell phone number and my cell phone number. Just give them our numbers, stay out of it. And I don't mean to, that's not insulting to you guys, but we're like, Jim and I are like the insurance company commercials. We've seen it all, we've heard it all. I had a guy yesterday, didn't know what a washer was. He was missing a washer, and I had to explain to him what a washer was. We've dealt with it all. But so a lot of times, by the time they explain it to you, and then you explain it to us, the real problem is lost. Because not only do we want to solve the problem, but we want to solve the problem behind the problem. If the head is plugged up, well, you know what? It didn't leave the factory that way. Something is plugging it up. So we have a series of questions where we can talk to people and find out what's going on. Big thing, how's your water heater? How old is your water heater? Because when the water heater starts to go, there's a rod in there that starts to break down. And we've had, if the hot water goes, the cold water's working and the hot water's off, it's likely the hot water heater. So, and there's more things. I mean, if they're in Park Ridge, Illinois, their pipes are falling apart because they all use galvanized piping. It's just, we understand all these things, and there's no way for you to know that, nor should you. We want to be your sink and faucet department, so let us handle it. Just give them the phone number. Now, if you know the address, if you know the model of faucet, great, but don't spend a lot of time looking for it, because we can talk to them. As long as they take a picture of it and we see the logo, and we're handling all warranty, anything you bought from us we're going to handle it. Doesn't matter what the brand is. As long as we can take a picture of the handle and we find out that we see the logo, and if they take a picture of the faucet, because everybody's got a cell phone now, they send us a picture of it, we can identify the faucet. And oftentimes we can identify how old it is. Now, we don't ask them how old it is because of the warranty. We ask them that because there has been some parts changed over the years, like, for example, the hose. So we want to make sure we send them the right part. On some of now we are getting faucets as old as 8, 9, 10 years now. If they're over 5 years and it's a hose or a cartridge, we are asking them to pay $15 shipping and handling on the part, and nobody's objected to that at all. They kind of understand it. So, but that's how to avoid problems on the faucets. Okay,